Yo, what is good, fellas? Hope you boys are all having a fantastic NFL Sunday. We're back today talking about my content predictions for this week in Madden 25. Now, if you boys are new around here, we do post this video every single Sunday, basically predicting what I think will come this week in content for Madden 25. A really simple concept. I also do like to recap what we saw in the previous week. So last week, we saw AKAs. We see AKAs pretty much every single Monday. Can you guys guess what we're going to see on this Monday? On Tuesday and Wednesday of last week, we didn't see anything drop. Team of the Week, Week 5, which was last week's Team of the Week, will be dropping with this week's Team of the Week, Week 6. A double-up week of Team of the Week. I'm not going to complain about that. On Thursday, you guys see it on the screen, Gridiron Guardians Part 2. Really good drop, really cool cards. I'm a big fan of the card art for this promo. We've talked about it a lot over the last few days. If you guys want to come on here, I would recommend grinding through the house rules if you have time today. Maybe come in here and get to at least 30 wins. Gridiron Guardians will kind of be phased out in 4 days, which is the 17th. Don't worry though, we'll talk about all of that in today's video. Friday, we didn't see anything. Saturday, we got Legends and Reduxes. All in all, a pretty good week, especially because EA did actually have to deal with the hurricane. So if there's one thing I gotta say to EA for this week, honestly, good job. If there was any week to give us delayed content, you guys did not do it. So hey, when they do something right, we gotta let them know. But now on to this week's content. I mean, every Monday, could you guys guess what we get? It's AKAs. Now, sometimes we do see an additional thing, so like team captains or like something small like a Gridiron Guardians Part 3 drop on Monday. When I mean Gridiron Guardians Part 3, I mean like just straight limited times. We saw that for Campus Heroes, and we did see something similar for the Game Time promo. I don't think we see anything under the realm of that for this Monday, though. Reason being, we have Season 3 dropping, Season 3 and Most Feared. I'm kind of doubling them up into one conversational topic. So if I say Season 3, just assume I'm also talking about Most Feared. And if I say Most Feared, I'm also talking about Season 3. There's a lot of things EA actually has to push into the game for a brand new season, and I don't think they're going to want to work overtime on a Monday. Again, though, it's EA, so you never really know what these guys are going to do. If we do see any reveals for anything additional to AKAs, it will be later tonight. We'll cover it in my updates video. AKAs, though, already have probably been revealed by the time you guys are seeing this video, and we will talk about those cards during my updates video as well tonight. I'm pretty sure we're getting Andrew Luck and Reggie White. I could be wrong, but shout out Mutt Leaks. You guys can see the AKAs here right now. We got some really cool cards. B-Rack. Let's freaking go. We also got Hitman, Gronk, Tyreek, Mahomes. Really cool names. Hopefully they continue on giving us really cool content with the AKA promo. My only complaint about it is they've only been giving us 2 new players. One's a limited time, one's a champion, and then just one random player. I wish we kind of separated into 3 different players. 1 limited time, 2 champions, completely different players. I don't hate how they're doing it by like having a Wild Man and then a new card art for Wild Man, but like, I don't know. I think they could continue to improve this promo. Still a big fan of it. Regardless, AKAs will be here on Monday. As for Tuesday, which is going to be October 15th, which will be the last day of Season 2, you guys can see right here. We got 2 days, 22 hours, and 54 minutes, or, you know, Season 2 just ends October 16th at 10:30 a.m. Eastern Time, October 16th being Wednesday. So, Tuesday, you guys are going to want to come in here and at least hit level 50. I know we've talked about this a lot over the last few days. I am actually going to be holding on to the remainder of my season tickets. They should transfer over 1-to-1 Season 2 to Season 3. There is an article, I read it, I can't find it, you just gotta trust me on this one, that EA did actually say this will happen, and if it doesn't happen, then blame EA. Don't blame me, or you can blame me, whatever you want, but I'm pretty sure this is what it's going to be the case, and the Season 3 players, from what we've seen from Mutt Leaks, so nothing official, do look really good. Now, when Mutt Leaks did, leak essentially the Season 2 players, they got everything right except they were missing an additional player. It was actually Michael Penix, so I could see a world where Mutt Leaks were, leaked 5 cards, but we actually do get 6 Season 3 champions, which will be really cool. We'll figure out, though, what officially those Season 3 champions are on Tuesday night. Should be right around 7 p.m. Historically, EA has done special streams where they go live at like 7 p.m. on a Tuesday night. Not something they typically do to reveal seasons. They haven't done it yet for Madden 25. I could see a world and where they do that for the Most Feared or Season 3 season. I don't know though. We'll see. We'll have to wait and find out when the official content schedule does go live tomorrow at about noon. Regardless of what actually comes, Season 3 is going to be an absolute absolute banger. Now, on Wednesday, which we're at 2 now, we are going to be getting 2 parts of Team of the Week. You guys will also see that the Season 2 Field Pass does end at 10:30 a.m. Eastern Time. I don't know if we're going to get the Season 3 Field Pass on Wednesday. I'm going to say no. I think we'll see the Season 3 and Most Feared first content drop. So Most Feared Part 1 and Season 3 drop on Thursday, and I'm leaning towards just getting Team of the Week, Week 5 and Week 6 on Wednesday. Usually, I think EA could handle dropping Team of the Week and a brand new season, as well as maybe giving us just a Most Feared drop on Thursday. But it's not a normal week. There was a hurricane. They are a little bit behind on Team of the Week. So just to get, things normal, make sure content does drop on time, I could see a world where Team of the Week is alone on Wednesday. We're missing a season field pass for about 12 hours. And that 24 hours, not 12 hours. Math is not cooking right now. And then come Thursday at 10:30 a.m., we get Season 3. And then at 1:30, we see Most Feared Part 1. We've talked a lot over the last few days about Most Feared, what to expect, what you guys need to do. So that's not what we're going to talk about today. But just know, Most Feared, going to be an absolute banger of a drop. I also do think we'll see 4 to 5 drops of Most Feared. Part 5 of Most Feared could also just be limited times dropping in November. Very good chance that's what it is. But for the next 4 weeks, Most Feared should be here. I'm also predicting Season 3 to be about 30 days. I could see a world where it actually is like 3 weeks. Like, do they want to be giving us Most Feared season field passes when we should be having Thanksgiving stuff? Thanksgiving is the 4th Thursday in November, so we are looking ahead. And like if they started on the 17th, which is Thursday, and they ended at November 17th, it's actually a very good timeline. So I could see a world in where 30 days is the length of the Season 3 Field Pass, as well as Most Feared. Regardless, though, of actual what the timeline looks like, it's going to be great, and there's a lot of good things coming. Friday, don't think we see anything. Team Diamonds are staged. Shout out Mutt Leaks. We've talked about Team Diamonds a little bit. I think Team Diamonds are going to be what Team Builders are, but just with Legends. Historically, what Team Builders is what usually Team Diamonds is, so I do think they're going to change up the format of it, and typically Team Diamonds or Team Builders drop on Fridays. They are dropping on Saturdays. Now, we haven't seen content on Friday at all this year, so it's going to be a little bit of like, all right, whatever. We also will be getting Team Builders with Season 3 eventually, not right now, but no content coming on Friday. And then last but not least, Saturday, we will be seeing Legends. Now, something EA has done in years past is given us like Halloween-themed Legends or Christmas-themed Legends when we're in those seasonal promos. I could very much see a world where we get a Halloween-esque theme legend, maybe like a Calvin Johnson, maybe like a Randy Moss or a Deion Sanders, or they could just save those specific players for champions or limited time in Most Feared. Regardless, though, we will be getting Legends come Saturday. I mean, we have since day 1 of Madden Ultimate Team. But yeah, fellas, that should be everything we got this week in content. Let me know down below. Am I shooting 100% this week? I could see a world in where I don't miss, but then I also could see a world in where I get everything wrong this week. And well, it just is what it is. Regardless of what I get right, what I get wrong, we are in store for a fire week of content. I'll get you boys back here later today with another banger. Updates on every glitch, issue, thing that EA has just generally messed up on. But until then, have a fantastic rest of your NFL Sunday. Go Commanders, and go watch a Jaden Daniel Masterclass. Peace, fellas. Have a good one.